Right.
He can get a lot going for them. So one thing that Kitten Mittens has this game, they did the Doom. What the item the Doom was going
All
to
right,
get when he
Chickabo,
had
you
around
there?
2k gold. He ended up getting. Oh hi, CVAC.
Hey, yeah,
Do
I
you hear me?
just finally got OBS to start working for me. And so the stream will be back up really soon. If you guys want to start advertising that up, that'd be great, of course. Seems like everything was working. Ah, man, I had this like black screen bug, and I just wanted to reinstall OBS, and I was having some issues doing that
There's an
also.
update.
But anyways,
I ended up not updating earlier.
yeah. Apparently, it was uploading. But yeah, Chikabo, I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, sorry about game one. I just, man, just out of it. It was kind of just a short notice thing, and I didn't really set up in time for that one. But anyways, yeah, tell me what you see so far.
Well, I see. This is a much more. I expect this kind of draft coming out more in game one because this is the type of lineup that Power Trip likes to run. From Kitten Mittens, this is. I'm surprised they don't have a Mirana because I think they run Mirana pretty much almost every game. So
Rana actually gets banned out by Kitten
this
Mittens.
time, and they're going
They
for
banned him
something
out.
else.
So, what was that?
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was talking about how last game, Kitten Mittens didn't have a mech carrier because the Doom was going for AC. So in this game, they'll have the Windrunner, so they'll have a mech this time, and maybe they'll fare better in a team fight.
Well, I guess that it might be difficult for her to farm it though, because she is going to be playing that 4 role, I assume. I mean, she could move into that mid role, a Windrunner, but I think this one's going to be a support Windrunner, and if I remember correctly, Fron plays a pretty damn good Wind Ranger. So they'll probably have to think about picking someone to match up against the Queen of Pain. I would love to see a Puck versus Queen of Pain. That's one of the classics. I think. Well, I mean, I could be proved wrong. Windrunner can go into the mid. It really depends. What do you think is available in a pull for them? Mid wise, if we're seeing.
Your stream is restarted, by the way.
Yeah, I just restarted my stream. Able to get it back up.
I think the Puck would be good. Oh, they end with a Viper, so that's probably gonna be the carrier for this game.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about the Viper versus Queen of Pain matchup?
It's when Viper was just changed, right? I was actually a big noob, and I was chopper like constantly. So that's what you used to do in your matchups, and but I think it should be pretty even if they're not like me and they know how to play the matchup.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll go ahead and introduce the players for Power Trip. Power Trip is being led by Nitrana. I think they grabbed the game 1 victory. They're hoping to close things out here. Nitrana will be playing the Queen of Pain, and is she going to go off lane on her? But I guess Clockwork being played by Tryhard teammate Weaver, being picked up by Murdercat. It's going to be Strenuous on the Alchemist once again. Visage being played by Conmuriel. He had a pretty good time on the Chen. So how about you introduce Kitten Mittens?
Alright, so we have Rainbow, the Captain Rainbow, the Zugot Timbersaw. He was the Knicks last game, so he's transitioning into their off lane, I guess. We have Armadillo, who was the Mirana player, playing the Luna. We have Frond on the Wind Ranger. We have JW Gacy on the Viper, and we have Sapient on the CM again. Ooh, they're waiting. They're trying to see if. I think they're predicting an off-lane Clockwork, so that's why they're trying to kill him right now. But it's gonna be a Queen of Pain.
Yeah, this is very drastic. And I mean, they're gonna move. Are they really gonna move Clockwork mid? That would just be hell for this poor guy if he faces up a Viper. You know that. Are they really? Yes. He's waiting in the RTC spot. This is going to be a Clockwork mid. I don't know about this one, my friend.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough matchup for him. I think he moved a second before the creep spawned. He didn't get the RTZ block off.
Yeah, just maybe it was a little bit too early, like you pointed out. I think maybe their idea is that Clockwork just going to sap EXP. He does get a superior block. Just going to sap EXP and get his level 6 and then go around ganking. But the thing is, Queen of Pain doesn't do too badly in this matchup thanks to her ability to control the creep wave. With the Clockwork, I guess he would have to go Rocket Flare to try to control the teammate. The Creep Wave, but most likely he's gonna go to the Battery Assault build.
Oh, the Queen of Pain rotates bottom against Timberfall. Oh, so I guess they wanted to match up against the Timbersaw.
Yeah, I guess they were assuming there was going to be aggressive tri-lane, and yeah, it won't be too bad because Armadillo, with his aura on Frond and Sapient, they can dish out a bit of right-click damage, maybe not get the shackles that they need. So who do you favor in this tri versus tri matchup?
Oh, I think I favor Power Trip because the Kitten Mittens tri lanes actually is really squishy from my point of view.
Yeah.
And
no
I know for sure Power Trip has ran this exact tri lane before, so they have experience running this. Well, I guess I could say the same for Kitten Mittens, so we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, they love to put Sapient on the Crystal Maiden and Frond on the Wind Ranger. And well, I mean, Frond has had some amazing power shackles. He'll need it in order to try to win this tri lane. It'll be difficult. I mean, he's saving that point up just to see what he needs to get. I think in a long-term no engagement fight, it will favor Kitten Mittens. But if a fight does break out, it's of course going to favor the Radiant side. But in terms of harassing, this Kitten Mittens lineup is causing a lot of damage. Stranius could look to start something up off of onto Sapient.
Yeah.
So mid lane, this is what we were expecting.
To hit level 2.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, Clock's actually doing surprisingly well, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes as the lane goes on.
What do you think Clockwork should build here? Should he go for tank or should he just go for a Blade Mail Rush?
I'm not really sure. I think it's more important by how. I think a Force Staff's pretty important.
Yeah, Force Staff would be actually really important. Yeah. His cogs could be a death trap for him, especially against JW Gacy.
It'll also give them more mobility because they're even with their Weaver, Queen of Pain. It'll add to their team's mobility overall.
Yeah, well, I mean, bot lane, that's not something we've talked about in a while. Queen of Pain's dominating this Timbersaw. Timbersaw doesn't have a single last hit. What the hell? Holy crap. No. Wow, Rainbow is just having a terrible time in this lane. He's barely even sapping EXP. He has his... It's 3 minutes in. He's 0-0. No CS whatsoever. He's just not... No good time here. He should... I don't know.
Yeah. He's been intimidated out of lane, but Queen of Pain actually has no mana to Shadow Strike him anymore, so we'll see if he recognizes that and can get some last hits right now before Queen of Pain gets more mana for a Shadow Strike.
Yeah, what do you think about her build? She actually decides to go 2 in the Shadow Strike build. I mean, it's very mana intensive because look at the mana. Oh man, I missed First Blood top, and I should have been paying attention. I thought they'd play a little bit more safe, but in the end they still give up First Blood, and it's on the Luna. That's a huge pickup. A huge pickup for them. But yeah, with the I guess you did point it out. You did warn me that with their level 2, they will be able to pick up a kill very easily. But the Queen of Pain, I wanted to talk about her. She went the 2nd level in Shadow Strike. Do you think it's worth it against the Timbersaw? I mean, yeah, you're already dominant laning so hard. I mean, at some point you're gonna probably look to gank.
Well, I like it. Personally, I can't. I think it's good. He's probably gonna the Kitten Mittens ladder isn't really as very mobile, so that second point of Shadow Strike just it doesn't hurt his ganking that much. I think.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I mean, definitely you can dominate the lanes and then cause a little bit of damage over time. And does give you a bit of insurance in case you do miss a couple of your skills. But Viper actually does have an Invis rune. You could look to gank on tryhard teammate, but teammate he seems to be doing fine. He's even got boots coming for him. He's gonna have a good. He's not falling super behind either. I expected JW Gacy to really dominate this lane, but he's not really eating this Clockwork alive. Still top lane. Is there going to be another engagement? Nope. There's a slow going out on Frond. Frond should be okay. Yeah, okay. He has win run. Top lane, Alchemist looking for a stun chance. He's got 2 again in acid spray and 1 in unstable concoction. Is this the build that you normally want to go for? I don't know. I feel like if you're not spending the
I
acids,
actually saw that earlier. I was wondering. Maybe misclicked. I don't know. Maybe there's a.
yeah, I have a feeling if he wants to zone him out, maybe he's prepping for a push strat. It does help. The last game they had a gank and push type lineup. This one maybe not so much since they don't have a Night Stalker, but maybe Queen of Pain can be a poor man's version of that. Oh, they do get the stun on Armadillo. Although Alchemist is slightly out of position, they're not going to be able to follow this one. Instead, Fran takes a fall here. They give up 2 kills on this tri-lane. Tri-lane equals lost for the Dire side. They're unable to answer the call. Once these guys hit level 2, they're so freaking scary. Was Shackle Shot thrown? I didn't see.
Oh, I don't think it was. I think it was just Wind Run, and then that's all.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake over there. Although I just don't know how much of a difference it would have made. Queen of Pain, she's so fat, 30 and 22. Well, it's free farm. Like, this Timbersaw cannot do anything. He's out of region. He's only got 800 gold. At least he's level 6. He can look to rotate top to try to rescue this tri-lane. But Kitten Mittens, they're on the ropes. They've already lost basically 2 of their lanes. And I think mid lane, just the fact that Clockwork has kept up with JW Gacy, that's a win for the Radiant. So in that way, I think the Radiant have won all 3 lanes.
Yeah, I think so. They're going on Luna right now, actually. Oh, okay. Visage didn't have not having mana for a Soul Assumption. I think even at this point, even if the Alchemist and Visage actually rotated away, Weaver would still win this lane by himself because the supports on Kitten Mittens side are under leveled right now.
Well, I wouldn't get that. I wouldn't be that cocky. I think Weaver should at least have time lapse before she tries to take on an entire three heroes. But I agree. I feel like she can almost win this lane by herself. Maybe like her +1 and have a roaming Alchemist. They can just continue to win this lane and even get a kill on a Viper if Clockwork lands a hook. And he might be thinking that he might just be trying. No, he's just going to throw a ward. I think at this point he should also just stick around and try to secure top rune for the Clockwork, as it's almost a spawn. It is a DD rune. Ooh, yeah, Clockwork's actually going to find it. He can use this to get a kill on the Viper. He's going for tread, so he's going to be pretty tanky. There is a bit of a pause. And he trying to... Oh boy, once she leaves this laning phase, she's going to be scary as hell.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think Timber wants to leave the lane either, because last game I think they won through having map control of the game, and if Nitrana is able to get this bot tower, they like to get... Nitrana plays a style where they really like to get mid game map control, and we'll see. Well, either the Queen of Pain, one of them needs to leave the lane, probably make something happen in that tri lane, but.
Yeah, it looks like Nitrana. Oh, well, I mean, it's a DD room. Oh, Clockwork is going to go zip in on JW Gacy. Gacy, I think, is going to fall on this. Yes, he has the damage. He's going to kill her. He does kill the Viper. Viper falls, and that's a huge kill. Viper was the only bright side on the Dire. Actually, Luna has a good amount of CS. I'm surprised considering the amount of deaths that this tri-lane has given up. I thought she'd be playing more passive.
Yeah.
He's able to pick up.
Actually, maybe this.
I mean, Viper.
In that time, Viper decided to try to hit the cogs instead of hitting the clock. I'm not sure it would have made a difference, but it's interesting to see his mindset in that when he got hooked.
Yeah, he even did he use his ultimate? Do you remember?
No, he didn't. He did have mana for it too.
Oh man, what a frustrating. Oh, Sapien, he's caught out. He's almost certainly dead. This poor slow CM. Goodbye. Eats her life. Way to the visage. Killing spree for him. Viper has rotated up. I don't know what he can do. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. Shadow actually doesn't latch. Camaro taking a ton of damage. Power shot is there. Murder Cat's going to fall as well. They get a return kill. 2-man stun. Strainy is trying to solo his way through. No go. He will fall. Tri-lane saved by the Viper.
Yeah, that might have salvaged the game.
And they're able to salvage what seemed like an unsalvageable situation to Dire, getting really overextended themselves just for a CM.
Yeah, actually, in that case, it also helped that the Clockwork didn't have mana to come up. He was he had no, yeah, he ran out of mana, so he couldn't come up and hook. If he hooked there, maybe 2 or 3 of the like, I think Viper was low and Wind Ranger was low.
Yeah.
So not, so something might have happened if the Clockwork had mana there, but he didn't. So it turned out very well for Kitten Mittens.
Yeah, he is bottle crowing, so he will have his bottle up pretty soon. At least he is CSing well. Let's see what items he's going for. He's got, I think it's just a bottle currently on the courier, nothing else. Yeah, should use the speedy. Clockwork, I think he does have a TP scroll, so he can look to rotate pretty soon. Natrana has just been farming like a boss. She's got 1,500 gold in the bank. I'm going to go ahead and move into net worth because that's going to be pretty important. No surprise there. She's on top of things. 3,900 gold in the bank for her. She's so rich. Timbersalt, he has made a bit of recovery thanks to that. Well, actually, he made no impact in the kills. Didn't even get an assist. He's 0-0.
Natrana might go for the kill here on bot lane.
Yeah?
Oh.
Oh boy, I missed that. Oops.
Yeah, Rainbow Fall.
I thought you said top lane instead of bot lane.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, it's my fault. I misheard you. You're right. Queen of Pain just solos a Timbersalt, and she's a full 3 levels ahead of him. Meanwhile, top lane, they're diving Armadillo, but this might not be the right thing. Is she going to get a Light of Heaven? No Light of Heaven for her. She's still trying to line it up. Body blocks on by Strenuous. Will it be enough? He does an unstable concoction. I think he should charge it up. Shackle Shot is there. It somehow latches to a really far off tree. TP reaction. Cian, Sapient thinking about going back in. She's got something coming to her. Probably just wards. Yeah. To say just wards. Viper, I think yes, he's finished up the mech. That's a pretty big deal. He could also look to rotate top, and at least Kitten Mittens have stopped the bleeding.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah,
so
it'll depend on who makes that first move next, because I think both teams are ready to fight at this point.
Yeah, you're right. I think
maybe power.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'll say I think Power Trip might be content because they've won more lanes, so they might be more content to stay in their lanes and farm more.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be Kitten Mittens that make the next move.
Yeah, it would have to depend on Kitten Mittens, what they decide to do. Viper, I think if he's going to try to farm his way through, I don't know if I like this idea. He has to dominate that 10 to 20 minute mark, otherwise he just falls off so hard. He can't do really too much against against Weaver. Weaver's just gonna time lapse away, and I guess he can still dish out a ton of damage. But once they hit that 30-minute mark, you're gonna feel him really not do that much. Probably gonna go Ags too.
Oh, I actually thought Power Trip was gonna do something because they rotated 4 people mid. Queen of Pain was behind the tower, but Queen of Pain ended up TPing out. So I think they're going back to. They're going to pressure top lane instead of mid.
Yeah, she is level 2, so with her level 2 ulti, level 11 she's, so with her level 2 ulti, she can dish out the deeps for sure and blow up probably 2 heroes in a flash.
I think this game she's probably this is probably a Hex Rush too instead of a typical Orchid BKB.
Yeah. What do you think of that? Do you prefer the Hex Rush or do you prefer an Orchid Rush?
Personally, I think this game I would have gone.
Oh, never mind. They blow up the Luna before anything else happens in your trial. Well, she's a little bit of damage. She's taking more than a little bit. She does fall. Big kill, but they still lose the Luna. Camarel,
so
keeping out.
Clock's actually going the Blade Mail this time instead of the Force Staff from last game, which is.
What do you think about that? I think Blade Mail is pretty good against Timbersalt. And even the amount of nukes there are, it might be worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your point. That's right. Against all these heroes are actually pretty squishy, very nuke based. So hopefully Timbersalt actually can catch up right now when now that Quap Sleep left the lane, because Kitten Mittens need his mid game presence with the Viper to make room for Viper. Actually, Luna has okay farm, but she needs some time to catch up. She's going for Dominate, which she has now.
Wow. And well, here's a DD rune on the tryhard teammate. Weaver did get a kill on the Timbersalt. Was it a solo kill? It looked like it was a solo kill.
Yeah, I think it was too, because I looked at it before the kill and then. And then I was so surprised when Timber just died.
Yeah. Well, I mean, CM, she's trying to make a bit of a comeback. She's trying to farm the camp. She kind of made a little bit of mistake. She could have stacked this while getting the kill on a Centaur, and it would have fed her more EXP. She's trying to hit her level 6. It is 15 minutes in, so that's really slow for her. No fault on her part. They've been dying a ton. JW Gacy +3. They're looking to get kills on the top lane. I don't know about this. Maybe they should just continue stacking, try to avoid fights, and hope that Luna can get her BKB up before they decide to do anything.
They're actually losing a lot of map control right now because Quap's farming. Weaver just got bot tower, and Queen of Pain might get mid tower if no one defends it right now. They have 5 grouped up top, so hopefully they can make something happen here.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the Kitten Mittens' decision on this one. It's a 3-man Visage stun, but no follow up. No follow up. Clockwork could. I'm sure he thought about jumping in on that one.
Okay, Quap's keeping top, so.
But the Dire do have a very nice ward right here. And there we go. Tryhard teammate pops the DD rune. He's looking for someone. Throws the rocket. Actually doesn't spot anybody. Never mind. JK, they find Fran. Fran is dead. Goodbye. No light of heaven for you. And there we go. They blow up the CM as well. JW Gacy in a ton of trouble. Neutrona doesn't have mana to blink out. She should be okay. Zookeeper is trying to make the moves. Trying to be Dendy. No Dendy for him. And they feed 3 top. Viper might actually also die. No, yes, he's getting chased by the familiars. They're just waiting to cancel his TP. Oh, are they going to be able? No, they don't have stomp. They still get the kill. Holy crap! Where did that damage come from? Oh man.
Yeah, this is definitely the most annoying thing about playing against Power Trip. They like to just stall and try to farm other parts of the map, and then make big plays like that where they initiate a really good team fight. So
yeah, definitely. It's been a very rough game for Kitten Mittens. Unfortunately, this might be their last game too. They have to somehow come back on this one. I don't know what they can do. I mean, they're gonna have to stack really hard for this Luna to try to come back. As of now, I see no stacks. Oh, there's one stack, but they're gonna need way more than that one.
Yeah, Luna did dominate a creep, so she's going with the ancients now. So,
yeah, unfortunately, there's a Clockwork on the other side, so the Clockwork can constantly scout on the ancients whenever it feels like there's a stack attempt. And Weaver, well, we haven't talked about Weaver too much. What is she going for? She's going for Lincoln. She will have it very soon, actually, probably in about 2 minutes. And 90-minute Lincoln treads. Weaver, oh, nice shackle. I don't know if it matters. Clockwork does pay to get a pick off on the Luna. That's actually a big kill. It was mid. Was it mid? Yeah, it looks like it was a mid kill.
Yeah, good lane.
Oh man, Neutrona, she's looking to blow people up. Sapient's in a ton of trouble. Yes, goodbye, Sapient. Ulti is not available for Neutrona quite yet. She's almost finished the hex stick. She's got the hex stick. Just needs one last hit and go to the secret shop.
Do you play a lot of Timbersaw? So from what I've seen of Timbersaw's, Bloodstone's their main core item. But in a game where you're as behind as you are now, what do you go for on Timbersaw?
Let's see. If I remember correctly, it's like they go a drums build with then I've seen Blade Mel on Timbersaw. Basically like the poor man's build. When you're so far behind, you kind of go bracers into Blade Mel. Hope that does enough. But speaking of far behind, Armadillo is not going to be able to catch up. Oh, hex stick there. Zookeeper falls as well. Almost 19 minutes, and things are just falling apart for Kitten Mittens. But I believe for the losers build, as I think Purge called it, you go for like a bracers / drums, build Blade Mel, and hopefully the other team will kill themselves against you.
Alright,
but yes, there we go. The power trip. They're just trying to man through the rest of Kitten Mittens' towers. And oh man, was that Visage? What has he got? He's got the medallion. He's got a mechanism. He's a rich support. He's 5-1-1, doing an excellent job. No Melko ward for him. And yes, Forsyth is finished up on the Clockwork, having the Blade Mel and Forsyth. What a rich guy. And he was mid against a Viper. You would expect him to just completely lose that lane, but he holds his own. He held his own.
Yeah, I think he played really well. I wish I watched more of it to see whether it was more like how he played the matchup, whether it was more of him like playing really well, or if it was on the fall of the Viper not winning hard enough. So they're doing all these. They're killing the Lunas as a group of 3 wandering while Quap and Weaver split push top and bottom. So they're rotating top now for that. One of the last 2 outer towers.
Rainbow to Zookeeper. Well, on the bright side is even though he's so poor, at least his damage is still a ton. Murdercat, yeah, look at that. 2 nukes. Murdercat already lower than half health. Of course, if Zookeeper pulls off that combo again, he's going to be able to kill her. Might be difficult though. He's actually the one that's going to run away. He doesn't want to get dove again. And
Yeah, I think the clock was missing, so the clock was missing at the time, and he just rocketed, so he might have been scared of a hook coming in.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And here we go. Clockwork rotating top. They're going to do another 5-man dive into a gank. Oh boy! And there we go. Hook actually misses. They don't have any wards. They couldn't see anything. It was just a guess. It was just a guess. They're gonna power through this second to last tier 2 tower. Do you think the Dire? I don't know if they should try to defend it. I think it was a lot of wasted time for Luna to have tried to make a push on the top tower earlier. Again, those stacks are being made for them. Oh, and there we go. They finally dive. CM pops ulti. It's to no avail. Viper was blown up as well. No, he couldn't even get the mech off either. Boy.
Oh. Yeah. That was a really nice play from our teammate. He used the cogs to block off the other team from coming on the Viper rather than cogging the Viper in.
Wow, that's really smart.
The Windrunner couldn't come in to help out the Viper. Now I don't think the Windrunner could have done much, but it was a good play from our teammate nonetheless.
Do you think there's any comeback mechanics for Kitten Mittens at this point?
I would say no. They might be able to hold out for a while though, because they have a lot of nuking, so they can stop the high ground push. Because they have Timbersaw, Windrunner, and Crystal Maiden. But I don't unless this game goes a lot longer, I'm not sure that Kitten Mittens has a comeback mechanic.
Yeah, I think I'll have to agree with you. I mean, there's a chance that you get an amazing shackle. And of course, the clips would be a follow up there. There's a ton of nuking damage, and of course, Timbersaw can stop them a little bit. But outside of that, they can't take a direct fight into Trana. She's thinking about going in, but she doesn't have her ultimate. I mean, Luna's just gonna have to get super fat, and even then, it might not be enough.
Yeah, I think also by the time Luna actually gets up 1 or 2 more items, I think by that time the ultimate will have probably a halberd. So they're playing for the I thought Timber stole the Aegis for a sec.
Yeah, Timbersaw actually got the kill on the Roshan, but was not able to do that YouTube snipe on the Aegis. That's why I said Murdercat snatched the Aegis.
Yeah, that was actually really good for their team because they're so behind. They maybe that 1,000 gold for the team can help them get maybe 1 more item.
Yeah, it's better than absolutely nothing. They came out, if anything, that was a small win, and they're gonna need a lot more of that. Also, Timbersaw picked up a ton of EXP on that one.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think even if Timbersaw got the Aegis and they pushed high ground, I don't think his 2 lives would have done much. I think that extra gold just for their other, like for Viper and for Luna, maybe it will do something.
Yeah, just maybe.
We'll see.
Just maybe. Armadillo is still trying to work on that BKB. I say still, and I feel like this game is well into the late game, but it's only been 24 minutes, and his farm, considering all circumstances, has not been bad at all.
Right, as you pointed out earlier, he had more last hits than the Weaver, but although he did die 2 times, so that set him back. Without those 2 deaths, I think he'd probably have his BKB finished by now.
Yeah, he's got 4 deaths to his name, so maybe not having the best time of his life. Well, for the Dire, I mean, even if the Dire tries to hold out, the Radiant, they have Visage Familiars, they have Weaver to do the split pushing thing, and actually, there's a hex up on Armadillo. Armadillo, a nice force staff to save him, but he will be able to Sapient using the CM multi for zoning purposes, and they save the carry once again.
Yeah, that was actually really scary, even though that was a 3v5 fight.
Yeah, Windrunner somehow finishes her force staff. I'm not sure where she found the money for that one, but I mean, in the end, she's only died twice, so I guess props for her. Maybe it was that Timbersaw Roshan steal that did allow the Windrunner to pick up that 4-staff. So yeah, the little wins really do add up. And here we go. Actually, Armadillo is quite low. She needs to be very careful because this Queen of Pain can just pop in and blow her up. Speaking of Queen of Pain, she's got an ultimate orb. What do you think this could be? Is this going to be a Scotty or Refresher? What? Scotty. I have no idea. Lincoln's. Maybe.
Oh, it might be Lincoln's. Huh. Maybe she should. If it's a Refresher, I'll give a lot of props to Trana. If it's a
He'll
Refresher.
have no mana
We'll
for Refresher. No way he ever finds the mana for the Refresher.
Oh, I think you're right, actually. 360, 720. I can't even do math. I think it's 1,000 just for Screen of Pain and Sonic Wave twice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. No, I don't. Yeah, she'll just.
So if she doesn't cast, I think if she, yeah, it's probably not a Refresher, but if she gets it, it's probably for the double hex.
Double hex. Yeah, that could be a possibility. And oh man, Rainbow to Zookeeper already takes a ton of damage. He's still gonna attempt to go for that Bloodstone. He's actually not terribly far away from it, but his team doesn't have a lot of kills. Still, it will be useful if he does finish it up and he dies first. He can still heal his teammates. And if let's say they do make a comeback, Rainbow to Zookeeper can build up a lot of Bloodstone charges. But I still think Blade Mail might be the better choice here.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think if he gets Blade Mail as 500 gold, or maybe gets like 3 bracers, that's what he wants to look at for the next fight.
Yeah, he can be a bit more tanky, and maybe even catch the Queen of Pain off guard and cause herself to kill herself. And there we go. Weaver is split pushing bot. He's doing exactly what they need to do. Yeah, and she's got Desolator Lincoln Sphere. She's so fat. I can't even talk right now. And with the Desolator, she just comes in, uses her Gemini to attack and takes out this tower. And they're gonna give the tower up pretty much for free. Top lane, it's getting pressured pretty heavily
against Weavers.
Yeah, how are they gonna do that? Yes, tier 3 tower given up. She's just gonna go back. She still has the Aegis to her name, so she could try to suicide and just run away.
And right now their only stuns are Crystal Maiden and Windrunner, if they want to go on the Weaver. But even if they do, they'll need like at least like 3-4 people to kill the Weaver alone, and
yeah, not even counting the
Aegis. Slowly
Aegis.
chip away until.
By the time they wait for the Aegis, the top tower would be gone, and so would their racks.
Yeah.
So Clockwork just looking for his chance to hook, and he's almost got Ags. He's only 300 gold away from that. Is that a BKB? Holy crap! BKB on the Alchemist. Man, that's talking about some serious money. Luna doesn't even have her BKB up yet. And yes, they're gonna go in.
Fight here because Viper and Luna are both bot lane.
Yeah, top lane. Fran is gonna fall as well. That looked kind of derpy. There was a hook in while in the middle of a 4-staff. Zookeeper trying to keep everybody out. He's doing a ton of damage. They do pick up 2, maybe 3. I think Natrana might tick over on that one. I'm not sure about that. Actually, he's gonna be able to get out. No, power shot misses just a little bit. They can't see anything. Fran's really low. Queen of Pain's still stuck in there. She's gonna make away and TP. That was a lucky guess. That was a guess from Fran. It was a good one. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. They survived, but Weaver still takes the bot racks.
Yeah, that was. Oh, it was a Scotty and Queen of Pain. That was as good as a fight as they could have gone. Oh, he BKB dodges the shackle shot.
Oh boy.
And Alchemist runs away.
Yeah, actually, what do you think about getting levels in Focus Fire at this point? Do you think it's worth it?
I think, yeah, because I don't think an extra point winner will help her survive anyway. So maybe that'll help her dish out a little bit more DPS. Hmm.
Yeah, I think getting levels in focus fire because of the buff is worth it. Especially it helps you burst down a hero in the poor way in that you just attack them really fast. But really the attack speed is amazing, and if you just get a
Yeah,
little bit of damage, you can kill her.
it's one of those spells where whenever I get it, I feel like I'm not doing any damage. But then whenever someone focus fires on me, it feels like it's doing like a ton of damage. So it's really
Doesn't it always feel like that?
uh-huh.
You get like when it's like you get lion ulti and you throw it out and you do like a tenth of their health, and then someone else on the other team uses it and your entire team dies. Well, anyways, CM, just look at that. Well, not CM. I mean, Murder Cat just chipping away at the range racks, and there's nothing they can do. Even JW Gacy, they bought a gem of True Sight, kind of a desperate gem, but it might be what they needed. Viper needs the PP, and well, the game. I'll take a peek at the EXP graph. It's not pretty.
Oh,
It's
you
over
might not wanna look at it.
15k gold.
The gold's even worse.
25k. How do you catch up to this? I don't know. I mean,
there's
there's
like a tier 4
four.
item for like each of their heroes.
Yeah, they need way more than that. I mean, look at the net worth chart. Alchemist for a little while was actually ahead of the Luna in terms of net worth. Although Luna has caught up just a little bit. I just don't know. Visage has finished up her ags or his ags,
Dire's bottom
and well,
barracks
things look even uglier.
Alchemist places a really clock goes for mid lane on Luna.
Oh, Luna gets caught up, but she's able to pop her BKB. She does pop the clips as well. Blade Maul not doing too much for him. It doesn't matter. The damage is too much. Neutrona throws out the Queen of Pain. Ulti Sapient falls on the backside. Zookeeper trying to zippity do out of there. No way for him to get out. He falls as well. Fran and Viper are the only survivors. No, JK Viper falls on the backside. Windrunner. Luckily, her 3 points of Windrunner keeps her alive just a little bit. Jim dropped.
Oh, are we gonna see a courier mission? Oh no. I'm trying to just fix it up.
top tower.
Yeah, I think Luna died in 4 or 5 hits from the Weaver.
Yeah, I'm not
Weaver's just putting out
surprised.
too much DPS right now.
Look at that. It's a demon edge, and she's almost got another 100 gold. And I hope she goes divine just to have it at least on a stats block. And they're just gonna play this out because this will. Oh, nice shackle. He might be able to get the kill. This is where he wish he had focus fire. See, if you had focus fire, you had a chance of getting the kill. Instead, you die. I'm flaming him, but he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it. It's just funny.
He's did some really nice shackles. I think there was one bot lane on the Weaver too. When he was trying to defend, but
Well, there's the
he did as much
GG
as
call.
he did all he could.
Yeah, GG called two quick games, one from Power Trip. You get the 2-0 victory over Kitten Mittens. They made it look easy, although Kitten Mittens are a very strong team. So don't take anything away from them. They had a great season. Unfortunately, they will not be able to continue to run through season 3. I hope they come back for season 4. Thank you guys for watching. And Chocobo, do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to you for letting me cast with you. Shout out to Rainbow. He's a great person. Like for admitting PSD Sunday, he's probably a top 2 or 3 favorite captains for PSD Sunday. He's a great guy. And then shout out to Power Trip. Hopefully PSD Friday can win the RD2L championship. Yeah. Thank you again for putting up with my lack of casting skill. I'll probably be practicing more as this playoffs goes on because I have nothing else
You did
better to
fine. You did fine. All right. Well, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and also hope you guys join me next time. All right. See you later.
do.